All right, we are live. Let me just click on the Facebook as well. Cool, we're live, everyone. Welcome to the Rocking Horse Toy Shop HQ. Here is Ivy speaking, and welcome to this third live showcase of our Yorkshire Biz August campaign. And today we have Tess with us, Craufurd, and she has a lovely, safe, healthy, happy business to talk about. And what is Yorkshire Biz August? To fill you in for those who haven't been following us so far, Yorkshire Biz August is a month from the Rocking Horse Toy Shop try to showcase other women businesses originated from Yorkshire. They usually, the businesses owners are based in Yorkshire, live in Yorkshire, and basically based on the one day Yorkshire Day on the 1st of August. So that just kind of gave us the idea to kind of showcase some wonderful women businesses. And we have each of the business, we have 24 businesses in this month being showcased, and each of the businesses has a guest blog post or now get on a blog on the Rocking Horse Toy Shop website. And a few of them agreed to come to live to be interviewed with the same, basically chit chat and talk more about the business, get to know them a little bit better, for you to ask any question if you want, or for you to understand that business a bit better. And we have the third live interview today with Tess here. So hello, Tess.
Hello.
How are you today?
Oh, good, thank you. Yes.
That's great. Tess just finished her shift. Just finished a shift as a health visitor. And then hopped on here for our little chat. Her guest blog post, it looks lovely. So just let me quickly show you guys. On our website, you can find our Yorkshire Biz August 16 Tess's blog post is right here, and you can learn more about the answers of the questions really related to the business. Also, a little bit about Tess herself. If you want to contact Tess, there's a website here. There's the email address there. You can also go onto her Facebook page as well. So it's just a bit of a quick introduction. You can find this from this particular Yorkshire Biz August page for navigation if you want to. So the whole list of the blog posts down here, you can click to access the individual guest blog post. To find this particular page, you just go to the top. You see Yorkshire Biz August giveaway. The reason why I put giveaway is because you will notice that we do have a big giveaway going on at the moment for both Facebook and Instagram. If you want to enter, just click on the link and it will bring you to the relevant promotional post. You just need to do really simple things to enter. So you can tag your friends and family to tell them about it as well. So it's a lovely gift. Tess has some lovely gift giving out as well. And I tried them on. They're lovely to talk about that. So there are loads of gifts. Have a look yourself. Tell us which one you want. And hopefully you'll get to win those gifts. And it will close on the 30th of August. So not a lot of time to be left to enter. So go and participate in the Yorkshire Biz August giveaway. All right, so let me just switch off this and go back to the full screen here. Great. So let's get talking. So Tess, tell us about your business. What's the name of it? When did you start? Just some basic background about, your business to our audience.
Yeah, the business is called Safe, Healthy, Happy. And the name of the business came out of the fact that I wanted to do some work. We're looking at infant sleep and look at safe and healthy ways that people could have happy babies to sleep with, or sleeping with near them. And I just realized that when I was looking at other things that I wanted to do, that they all sort of fell under the same name. It suited really well, that looking at things that were safe and healthy and happy. So I work with doTERRA essential oils. They're my sort of central thing. And I also do some baby massage, which obviously moved online. Although that I haven't got a course going at the moment, but I can do it online. And also something called aroma touch massage, which is a very, very gentle touch massage using the essential oils. And that's how I got into the oils in the first place, because when I experienced it, it was the most relaxing thing that I've ever experienced. And I just wanted to share that with people. So I either do that with people, or I will support them to learn how to do it themselves. So it's very much something you can learn to do with your family.
What gives you the inspiration to think, I would like to learn more about essential oils or the specific massage technique that you just mentioned? How did it come about?
Well, it was all a little bit of an accident, really. My daughter was living in York. I've got a grown-up daughter, and she was living in York with a friend, and I was still living in Scotland at the time. And they were both using essential oils, and Sophie had quite a lot of problems with her skin. So she was using it to help clear up her skin. And I hadn't really paid an awful lot of attention to that. I'm not particularly, I'm not a sort of particularly an alternative medicine kind of person. I'm, traditionally trained and things. But I came down to ask them if I could come and stay with them when I was going down to a funeral on the way down. And they were like, yeah, come and stay, but we're going off to do this course for the day. And they told me about it, and I thought it just sounded really interesting. And so I went along and just absolutely loved it. It was just, yeah, I had the massage done on me, and I was just totally floating afterwards. So I was like, this is really interesting. I'm really interested in, I like all different sides of the essential oils, but the emotional side, relaxation, stress, because that fits a lot with the sort of things that I do through work as well.
Do you incorporate that part of your business into your day-to-day job, or not? You're not allowed to?
I'm not allowed to so much down here, unfortunately. I was able to incorporate it a bit up in Scotland, which was actually really, really nice, because as well as the aroma touch massage, which is just on your back and your head and your feet, there's also a hand massage that you can learn to do. In fact, I've done a video of that on my Facebook page, and I did do that with a few of my mums who were really struggling, that I was visiting, and that was really nice, because you're sitting holding someone's hand, you're having a really nice chat, and they've got the really sort of soothing essential oils at the same time. So I was doing that up in Scotland, but unfortunately I'm not able to do that down here.
Oh, that's a shame. So when did you move to Yorkshire then? You heard about you're living in...
Yeah, November 2018.
Why did you move here?
We had lived down here. We lived near Whitby when the children were very little. My children range in age from, I know the picture's a bit deceptive, they look very little there, they're not anymore. They range in age from 17 up to 26 now. And when they were little, we lived near Whitby, and we just got to know a lot of people in this area. And when I moved back up to Scotland, I think the children just really missed lots of their friends down here. So after about sort of 5 or 6 years, we moved back down again. Yeah.
I just been to Whitby last weekend, so right. I love it.
Did you get fish and chips?
It was, yes, it was so busy. It was just like kind of like Bournemouth in the north, that kind of feeling. Of course, not as busy as Bournemouth, the beach, but yeah, it was really busy. We couldn't even find parking for good 10 to 15 minutes. So it tells you, but we were meeting up with some friends, so it was lovely there. So where are you based in Yorkshire now?
Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge. Yeah, that's good. So talk about your essential oil business. What is your favorite product that you're currently selling or have sold?
I think probably one of my favorite products is a blend called Balance. It's called the Grounding Blend. And it was one of the ones I started with, and it's the first oil that I use in the aroma touch massage as well. And it's just an incredibly calming and soothing oil. I've got a friend who I can't remember what she calls it. She very much says it's a sort of steady mother's nerves oil. And she says that her children know when she gets this oil out that they've probably pushed mum too far, and she's getting her balance out. But it is really lovely. You can literally just tap it and put a drop in your hands, and just breathe it in. Breathing in oils can be the quickest way of getting effect. It can be really, really calming.
You just tap it on your hand and just do that.
Yeah, you can just get the oil. I've got a little box of oils here that I keep all my oils in. Wow. Yeah, you can just get the oil and just put a drop in your hand. Actually, balance takes quite a while to come out. I think it's because it's a woody oil. It takes a long time to come out, and it's just lovely. And I did this once with, as I was saying, I was able to do this up in Scotland. And there was one mum who had a lot of difficulties. And I'd done hand massage with her previously, and she really liked it. And we were actually waiting to go into a child protection meeting for her daughter. And she was very nervous, as you can imagine anybody would be. And I actually had this oil on me, and I just said, do you want some oil in your hands? And she did, and she just breathed it in. I got her to take 5 deep breaths. And when she came out of the meeting at the end, she said, I've never been able to cope as well as that in one of these kinds of meetings. It just kept me calm. Wow. So yes,
that sounds amazing. So what particularly you have to in this balance blend, what is blended in it to create this balance?
Well, you've got oils. Yes, it's a blend. So you've got oils in there like frankincense, which is obviously a very famous oil, and blue tansy, blue chamomile. So just really, really calming oils. It does have a little.
It's good. Like if you have chamomile tea, yeah.
Yeah, it does have a little blue tinge to it. Yeah. So you can use it that way.
Yeah,
just drop it into your hands. Yeah. You can also put it into sort of a roller ball. So I quite often do this with my favourite blends. I'll put them into a roller ball, top it up with fractionated coconut oil or carrier oil, and then you can just kind of wear that like a perfume, and that's really nice to sort of put on when you need a bit of extra calm. Or you can put it into one of these cold air diffusers, and you can just sort of create a lovely calming atmosphere in a room that way as well.
So I remember watching, reading about how to use the oil, because you kindly sent us samples to test it, and we tried the lavender one, which was really nice. So I think one of the use is actually you can drink it. Is that right? How do you apply that?
Yeah, you can with the doTERRA oils. You can. So when you tend to buy essential oils in shops and things, there are very, very, very few essential oils that are pure. Most essential oils have fillers in, and even ones that could have promote themselves as organic, they quite often are organic, but they have other things in there as well. So doTERRA are one of the very few companies that sell 100% pure oil. So you can actually put some of these oils into your water, or actually I use wild orange, peppermint, and other ones into raw chocolates. You can use it to flavour chocolate as well. But yes, because they are that pure.
So you use it to cook?
You can do. In cooking, you don't want to heat it. So with essential oils, you don't want to sort of put them over traditional burners. You want a cold air diffuser, because you can get the same aroma, but you don't get the therapeutic benefit. So if you're cooking with them, and you can do, because there's quite a few of the oils are herbs, so you've got things like basil and thyme and things like that, and they're really quite strong, so you need to be very, very careful. So you can sort of make up something, and then once it's come off the heat, just add it in right at the end. But it's lovely in things like dressings and things like that, or even to flavour like something like hummus. Some lemon oil in some hummus is lovely.
I never thought of so many ways of using essential oils. For me, usually it's just either massage, or you burn it with a candle, or you air diffuser, that kind of thing. That's pretty much all I could usually think of and use it with. But yeah, it's just quite interesting that you can actually use it. But you did say not every kind of essential oil allows you to be safe enough to use it in such a variety of ways, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't recommend doing it with another make. But I can say with this make that you can. I mean, not all the blends, obviously, but they do say on them which ones you can. And obviously the ones.
So this brand is called doTERRA. And why, doTERRA, sorry. Why is this brand so unique compared to other brand of essential oils that is the healthiest version? Like, what's the secret?
I mean, they're unique in their level of pureness, and that, you know, they were, when they started the company, it's about 12 years ago. It's an American company, and when they started it, they were adamant that they wanted to produce the purest. And also, I think what also I find what drew me to them was the way that they source their oils. So they source their oils from where a plant would indigenously grow, where they naturally grow, so that they can get absolutely the best quality. But they're really passionate about this being a really, really positive experience for everybody who's involved in the journey of the oil. So they do something called co-impact sourcing, which means they work with the growers to make sure that the growers are getting a really, really good deal, and their community is supported, and they've got a charitable side to the company as well. So they'll often go into these communities that they work with and build schools and put in water sources and things like that. So I'm quite passionate about ethical shopping anyway, and for me this was kind of another step up on that side of things too.
All for it as well. It sounds like a really good company to support, and with your health professional experience as a nurse and a health visitor, I'm sure you can actually elevate help your clients elevate the benefits of all of these wonderful products.
Yeah, because my approach is very much a sort of holistic approach. So it's looking at what I would call a wellness pyramid. So it's not just about sort of looking at sort of one aspect of your life, or sort of saying, okay, let's give this oil to help you de-stress. It's about sort of looking at the whole of your life and helping, making sure that you're eating well, and you're you're moving and exercising, and you're de-stressing and resting enough, and all these sort of these things that are really the basis of what our health is, and getting sort of toxic products out of our house as well, because you can use them for cleaning and things like that as well. So it's all the different aspects.
That's good. That's really good. So has COVID-19 affected your business in any way, and how are you adapting if that has?
Because before it's very much a business that's about connecting with people. It's lovely in that I don't feel like I'm selling to people. I'm just meeting lots of people and just trying to identify if they have a need that I can help with, and people then come to me rather than me sort of chasing other people. So it's very much about saying, is there something that you want help with? And then when once you've got people are interested, I always start with sending them a sample to try, because otherwise you're talking about something that people haven't experienced. So having that experience is really valuable, and then having a face-to-face class where people can learn more, and then obviously smell the oils. So yes, it has changed from that point of view, in that most of the interactions now is online. Still sending samples out to everybody, rather than sort of dropping them off and things like that. So yes, sending samples out to people, and then lots of online classes, which has actually been quite fun, because we've now got a team of people doing the online classes. So if somebody's got a particular area that they would like to learn more about, I can sort of point them in the direction of that class.
So is it like a group class, or is it one-to-one classes?
Group classes. So there's usually there's an online introductory class on a Thursday at 1 and 8 o'clock, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. every week, and then on a Wednesday there's usually sort of more specific classes looking at so things like women's health, or pregnancy and babies, or emotions and sleep. So there's sort of various different themes that you can then find out more about.
Is it a doTERRA classes, or is it your class?
It's a sort of a team that I work with, who all use doTERRA. It's a doTERRA thing, yeah.
Okay. Is it free to join, or how do people sign up if they want to?
Yeah, the classes are free. Yeah, the classes are free. And if then people want to buy oils, because very much the emphasis is people sometimes come to me and say, oh, I really want to get some peppermint or something. And I'm, if people want to, have got a specific goal they want, that's absolutely fine. But the emphasis is very much on saying, right, well, here's some education about it, and then you can make, an educated choice about what you want to do and things. So it's very much about doing it through education and support. And so we've then got sort of, once people, come back to me and say, yes, I would like to get some oils, what's the best way of doing it? And depending on what they need and what their budget is, what works best for them, we'll then look at that. But once they've got their oils, they've then got my support and the support of the rest of the team as well, as much or as little as they want. And it's quite a fun community as well.
That sounds wonderful, that you get some free classes to learn about the benefits and how you're actually using it in the right way. That sounds wonderful. I'm guessing all the information they can find from your website. Is that correct?
Yeah, on the website and the Facebook page. Yeah.
Good. And of course, if you want to join those classes, go and check out the website, or you can just, go on Tess's Facebook page and ask her about it as well. So if they, for mums, newborn or pregnant women or new mum, is there any product or service that you recommend to them?
Yeah, there's a class specifically that I can guide them towards that's to do with pregnancy. I've also got a friend who's a midwife who uses the oils, and she's passionate about the oils. She's a midwife, Scarborough, and she's done a really good video as well. So I can also link people to that video to find out more there as well, about how you can sort of use essential oils to soothe some of the problems that you have in pregnancy, but also to help use, during labour as well. So lavender, the lavender that I sent you is a very popular one. And if you've used it whilst you're pregnant to try and sort of calm and relax, you've got that memory of relaxation through that smell as well. And so it can be really useful to have those nice memories and experiences before you go into a situation that you're going to need it even more.
Stressful, yeah.
And the balance.
So what about baby then? Do you recommend this oil to be used on baby for massages and stuff?
Yes, I mean, not very little babies, but after a few months, and very diluted. And I think you can, I would say with other essential oils, I would be more cautious. But because of the purity of these ones, and as long as you dilute them heavily, then you would be able to. But again, I've got lots of information that I can give people about dilution rates and what is and isn't recommended.
And you do offer baby massage classes if they need one, or
yeah, I can do baby massage classes.
So the mums can learn how to actually apply and how to dilute the oil and put it on the baby.
Yeah, because when I was doing the face-to-face baby massage classes, we started the first week. I would give them a little blend that was actually balance and wild orange together. So the balance is really, really calming, and the wild orange is quite sort of mood lifting. I think of wild orange as my happy oil, and so the combination of those two is really lovely, and it's a lovely blend for mums. So we start the first week with a blend for mums, and then as we go through, we have different oils that you can use to soothe tummies, which is obviously a very popular one, and to help with sleep and things like that.
That sounds all wonderful. So a little bit, probably time to learn a little bit about yourself. We already learned about you living in Scotland, moving back here. Do you do do you have any hobbies in your spare time?
I like knitting. I have a spinning wheel. I spin my own wool.
Wow.
Occasionally when I have time. So I like doing that sort of thing. I remember saying to a friend, he sort of asking me what I was doing, and I said, oh, what I've been doing that day. And I said, oh, I've been spinning all day. And he goes, gosh, you must be really fit. I'm like, not that kind of spinning. I was spinning wool, not on a bike.
But do you need to use your hand to actually spin it, or just a machine?
It's a pedal
okay,
machine.
So it does require quite a bit of exercise on your feet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you watch any television, or do you read any books, or to relax? Or?
Yes, I just read a really good book. It's called What the Star is Normal, and it's a really good book. It's yeah, it's about a young woman who's actually a comedian, and she has cerebral palsy, and it's about her journey through life and how she got to the point of being a comedian, and how she looked. I think somebody at one point said to her when she said, "But I'm not normal," and she said, "Well, who is? What is normal?" And
what's the name of the comedian again?
Oh, hold on a sec. I have the book right here. Francesca Martinez.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen her somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good book. So, and yes, Netflix.
Netflix. Any series that you're binging on at the moment?
What am I watching? I forgot what it's called.
What is it about?
It is. I can even look it up because I have such a bad memory. Names of things just go up my head really quickly.
It's okay. What is it about?
It's I've got it right here. I can tell you. Shameless. That's it.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Is it American?
It isn't. It's a British one. They've done a version in America, but it's about a very, very working class family, and it's a sort of comic look at it, but they have all sorts of trials and tribulations, and there's many. I think there's 11 series of it. So
Wow.
you see this family. It's about a family, and all the things that they go through.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, so let us ask you a question about living in Yorkshire, or being from Yorkshire. What is one thing or few things that you love about here?
I love finding places to go for nice walks and things. When the children were little, I loved Dolby Forest. That was a big favourite. And I love the walks up and around where we used to live up in around Whitby and around Gromont, on the edge of the steam railway, and the seaside. So yeah, I like my forest walks, woodland walks.
That's great.
New places I think to discover.
Scarborough.
New places to discover. Yeah.
Scarborough is nice. I have had a good walk. Last time I went, it was after the BBC showed they have a drama or comedy, I don't know, called Scarborough, literally, and so I watched that series. And then so we went there, and then we just like pointing out all of the spots that they used to just film the whole thing.
Yeah, it's fun to do that.
Yeah, so it's quite nice. So I guess before I finish, a couple of questions about your advice, your mom yourself. So do you have any good advice to newborn mom or moms having toddlers? Any advice as a parent yourself?
My advice for mums with newborn babies is cuddle them as much as you want. Don't listen to anybody who says you're going to swallow them if you cuddle your baby too much. Cuddles are good. Cuddles help brain development. And my favourite piece of equipment for a baby would be a sling, a good sling. So York Sling Library is brilliant. You can get in touch with Jill there, and she will point you towards a really good sling.
Oh, we do have slinglibrary.com here in the Yorkshire Biz August to showcase as well. So you can, you can definitely learn about that business. I think you can rent the slings from them. Go for it. They do classes, walks as well. So I did hear about good things about slings myself. Yeah, I'm not a mum, but yeah.
Yeah, the sling libraries are great because quite often newborn babies, they want a particular type of sling is can be better, but they can grow out of it. So you can hire them for that that newborn stage, those early sort of few months. And often the best slings that you can buy are not ones that you can get on the high street. So it's quite good to be able to go somewhere and try them out. Or at the moment, you can still rent them. You don't get the sort of the interactive element quite the same as we were before, but you can get advice online.
Yeah, totally agree. So it's been wonderful talking chatting to you about your business, about yourself. Finally, would you like to explain to the audience what gifts have you lined up for the August giveaway?
So the August giveaway is a one-to-one consultation with myself. So come on and talk to me about any issues that you're having, whether it could be something like digestive issues or sleep issues, stress, anxiety, sort of headaches, all sorts of things. Just have a chat, see what sort of things that we think are sort of affecting you most, and then we will put together 3 different blends that I'll make up for you that you can then use.
Oh, it's a special gift. I would love that 3 different blends myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's lovely. So just to sum up, you can find Tess's blog post right here on our website. So you can see that safe, healthy, happy. We would eventually put this video on here somewhere to embed it, so you can actually watch this interview back on the blog post itself as well. The safe, healthy, happy business website, it looks like this as you go in. Let me just pull it a bit further out to see if it looks different. So you can see the essential oils, the massage, make and take workshop. I'm sure Tess will be able to explain all of these differences. But that will be the baby and child massage that she was talking about, massage classes, and definitely go and ask about the essential oil if you're interested in getting a blend or two, to for whatever reason, to I guess to relax yourself or to give yourself some energy back, all sorts of reasons. I'm sure some essential oil would be helpful, isn't it?
Yes, my daughter use them to help her study as well. We've also got a 7-day essential oil study happening in September. So if anybody would like to look at it, if they've got issues with digestion, sleep, pain and inflammation, or stress and emotions, it's a 7-day study, and you're given either supplements or oils. There'll be 3 different types for each of those 4 different issues, and you'll be given 7 days worth. And there's a sort of questionnaire at the beginning and a questionnaire at the end, and class at the beginning and the end to tell you how to use them. And it's just to see, it's a study to see whether the oils really do help. And there's a lot of support throughout that as well. So if anybody would be interested in that 7-day essential oil study, to get in touch with me.
So it's just free to participate?
Yep, absolutely free. You get free 7 days worth of oils for whichever option that you choose.
I think starting from the 8th of September, is that so? There's some time to go for it. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. I might sign up. Great. I find it hard to put it up on the screen, so I'm just gonna have to pass that. Let me just try stop the screen and share again. Just have to do that and quickly share it to the audience about this essential oil study that Tess just talked about, starting from the 8th to 15th of September. And there are 4 options I think you can explore in 7 days as a free gift for completing the study. So feel free to contact Tess about it. I might definitely sign up as one of your participants. So I'll give you a message on that, actually, Tess.
Brilliant. That'd be great.
Great. So that's all from us today. We really appreciate if you have come to listen to us, watch us. Feel free to say hello to us. If you're watching replay, feel free to just hashtag replay so that we know you have been spending some time watching our interview. If you have any questions, you can of course contact Tess directly, but you can also comment in this Facebook post. I'm sure we will get Tess to answer your question and contact you in person as well. So that's all from us today. I think next week we'll have one more interview to come towards the end of the week, kind of like this time, and you will see it on our Facebook when we have scheduled the live. Feel free to get a reminder so that you don't miss that. The videos will always be on our Facebook page, so feel free to go and catch up for the replay. And it's been lovely chatting with you, Tess, today. Thank you for your time.
Yes, you too. It's been really fun.
So you stay here, we'll say goodbye to each other, and I will just end the broadcast first. So from Tess and I, thank you so much for your watching, and I'll see you shortly again. Have a lovely weekend ahead, everyone. Bye.
Bye.